Hi, class. My name is Irene Jones, and this is my presentation slash job description on diversity and inclusion. I have a passion for IND, is what we kind of call it in our workplace, inclusion and diversity. So I chose to do more research and create a job description that reflects and diversity and inclusion manager. Moving to the next slide here. So before I lay out the job description in the next few slides, I just want to first briefly explain why diversity and inclusion matter, or IND. It can help increase a business bottom line, right? It drive innovation, attract more talent, and it create more opportunity for growth. As you see listed here, it's just to be meaningful and bear fruit. It must be a company-wide mission where each employee within the organization know that they are valued. Moving into the next slide here. So in this slide, I added this slide because when doing the research, I came across a few articles explaining that there is a slight difference between the two. From my understanding, diversity is simply our differences. For example, men, women, black, white, Latino, or disability that is not visible, whether someone is married or single, and what differences someone identifies with. Inclusion, on the other hand, is creating a culture that allows all people to bring themselves into work, right? When you have employees with differences within the organization, how do you create a culture of inclusion that allows them to be able to bring themselves into work? It's important to find out whatever people identify with so they can be productive. Um, you also have to ensure that people are um, marginalized and that their ideas are received and considered to contribute to the success of any organization. So, a basic job description for a diversity and inclusion manager is listed here. Um, The diversity and inclusion manager is responsible for recognizing, creating, and implementing plans to promote diversity within an organization. A significant amount that's not listed here on the screen, part of the role is promoting and just developing training programs to enhance employee understanding on inclusion issues. It also Managers also act as HR regulators for diversity issues and are tasked with ensuring the organization follows appropriate legislation and employment law regulations around any bias and inclusion. Moving to the next slide here. So listed here is some of the requirements for this role. Work experience as an HR manager, HR consultant, or a similar role. You also would need hands-on experience designing company policies like anti-discrimination, equal employer opportunities. Also, good knowledge of labor and human rights legislation. Excellent communication skills, leadership skills, which is really important for this role, and some type of degree in human resources and organizational psychology or a relevant field. So the responsibilities of a diversity and inclusion manager include maintaining relationship with diversity related businesses with the intention of working together and improving the company brand. Also listed here, you see research and advise on diversity and inclusion issues and create different programs, training programs and values just around this. Other responsibilities include organizing different disability services and corresponding effective areas of i.e., recruitment, supporting and guiding the recruitment team to help create a brand that appeals to diverse applicants and removes any bias, and also identifying external trends and recognizing best practice, which will increase diversity among the workforce. So, this particular role requires an understanding and awareness of diversity and inclusion issues and best practice. As the diversity and inclusion manager, you must be dedicated to the continued progression of just diversity and inclusion policies. It is vital that you are personable and good at communicating, as I kind of stated in the last slide, with influencing people. You will be expected to be qualified to degree level in HR, business management, social sciences, and any other associated fields, as I mentioned in the requirements. But diversity and an inclusion manager can also expect to be responsible for the following: creating and running training session on diversity and inclusion, having awareness of people difficulties and helping them overcome these, being a strong communicator, leader, and having interpersonal skills, having an awareness of global and cultural issues, and just altogether having that mindset of wanting to build a better workforce and just wanting to build a diverse, strong workforce. So I thank you for watching my presentation. There ends. This is the end. I thank you. Diversity and inclusion matters. So thank you. Here's my references listed here. Enjoy the rest of your day.